Welcome to the channel. I'm Stacy, and my goal here is to help you to be front of house ready for your worship services. Today we're going to go over the parts for the song God I'm Just Grateful by Elevation Worship. This is a great song. It helps us to align our hearts with the Lord and in gratitude toward Him for His grace and mercy that we could even know Him and know His peace. And so I love songs like that, and it was a blast to learn. I think you'll enjoy learning it too. So right off the bat, our intro comes in playing notes off of the B minor pentatonic scale. That's going to be the relative minor to D. And so we're just playing notes off of that. And it's pretty simple and a lot of fun once you got all the effects going. And then we're going to be playing some open chords. So we have a D right here, fretting the G string at the second, the B string at the third. D major 7, fretting that B string at the second, and then a G chord, fretting the low E at the third. I got the meaty part of my finger muting the A, and then raking through the D, G open, and the B string fretted at the third fret. That's going to be for the choruses, and all of the choruses are the same. Just depends where we're at in the song, how many times we do it, and what effects we have going. So we'll just get right into it. So we're going to be fretting our G string at the 7th fret. We're going to strike it in 16th notes. So it's going to be 4 8 counts for the intro and then 14 8 counts for the verse. And then we're going to slide up to the 9th fret for 2 8 counts to end that verse before we go into our first chorus. And so it'll just be like this. I'll just play through it a few times and do that slide up. And with all the effects, it's really cool. It's going to have a drone effect, and you start picking it really light, and it'll kind of swell its way in. So it makes it a great little part to play when there's not much else going on, even for any other song. So this is how this one's going to go. Once we come out of that, we're in our first chorus, and then that's where we're going to be playing those chords, so our D chord. And I'm focusing for this first chorus on not hitting that A string. I probably hit it in the cover. It's hard not to, but I wanted the higher tone strings to stand out more for this part. And then the D major 7. And then we strike the A note, the A string, and then we rake that G chord. Do that again. And then the back half of the chorus, we do those, the D to the D major the same. The A note to the G chord the same. And then this time we're going to fret the low E at the 2nd fret, and then we're going to play an E minor 7, which is going to fret the A at the 2nd, the D at the 2nd, an open G, and the B at the 3rd. And with all the effects, it'll sound like this. Coming out of that, we're into our next verse. And that one, we're going to have a 4 count again on our G string at the 7th fret. And then we're going to have a single 8 count of the 9th fret on the D string, a single 8 count of the 7th fret at the D string. And then we're going to do a 2 count on the 7th fret on the G string. And then we have another 8 count on the 9th fret. And then it looks like a 4 count on the 7th fret. And then that's going to, and then we have this cool little lick. I'll go ahead and play all 4. So once we hit the fourth note on the D string 7th fret, we're going to fret the G at the 7th, and then at the 9th, and then the B at the 7th, and then the G at the 7th, and then the G at the 9th. And then we have, I believe, 8. Let's see. And then we have 2 more 4 counts on the G7th. And then we have an 8 count on the B string 10th fret. And then a single strike on the high E on the 12th fret. And with all the effects, this is going to be also the same tone that we used for the intro. So it's going to have all of that ambient pad stuff. And I'll just go ahead and play through the whole thing, all 4 counts at the intro and the whole thing to the end. It'll be like this. Coming out of that, we're going to be into our first big chorus, and that's going to have all the flame-throwing, screaming rat tones. I love it. And I'm going to go ahead and just play it. It's the same as we did already, so you've already seen it, but it sounds fun, so I'm going to play it. So that's going to run through 2 times. The first time we go through it, it's just 1 pass. This time it's 2. And then the next time I think it's also 2. But coming out of that chorus, we have a little melodic lead line we're going to be playing. And for this, I kept it on that snarly snapshot. And then I just rolled the volume back on my guitar. And I'll just play through it clean. And then I'll show you with that effect. So we're going to be fretting the D string at the 9th fret. The G at the 6th, the D at the 7th, and then the G at the 7th, the G at the 6th. We're going to do that 4 times, and what I did is the first 2 passes, I had my volume rolled back, and then once I finished that second pass, I rolled it back up. So what we're going to be doing coming out of that is we're going to follow that same pattern of notes, but we're going to strike 8 times on the D and the 8th, the G at the 6th, the D at the 7th, and then 4 times on the G on the 7th, the G on the 6th. And then there's a slide down because there's a pause before we kick into the next chorus. And just a quick note on this one, the next chorus, we don't come in until we strike that A string. It just kind of helps to build that moment, giving it a bit of more dynamic. So I will play through that melodic line that is part of the bridge. It is the bridge with all the effects and the volume rolled back and then back up. It'll be like this. And coming out of that, we are into our last big chorus section. So like I said, we're coming in on that A note and then raking that G chord. We're going to do that twice. On the second pass, we do go ahead and play our D to D major 7. And then on the back end, and I'll go ahead and play through it. I'll play through the chorus 1 time and then the outro. For the outro part, we have a slight change. So we rake our D chord, and then we slide up on the A string to the 9th fret, and then to the 4th fret. And then we play that open to that G chord again. And then, let's see, and then we walk that down to the E minor 7, and then we rake a big D. I hit the A string all the way down to the B string, and just to get the most sustain out of it and let that carry out as the song wrapped up. So I'll go ahead and play that last chorus with that tag at the end. It'll sound like this. I hope you found this one helpful. If you did, subscribe and hit that like button for good measure. If you'd like the resources for this one, you'll find them at a link in the description box below. There's also a free downloads link, and in that link you will find the Sunday Starter Pack for HX Stomp and Helix. The HX Stomp Starter Pack has 2 free presets along with the tabs reference chart and a MIDI controller guide if you use a MIDI controller with your HX Stomp. And then the Helix Sunday Starter Pack comes with 2 free Helix presets as well as the tabs reference chart. All right, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one.